Hey everybody, it's Pastor Scott here again, and we're doing our second walk and talk. I'm really impressed with the amount of people who are following this, and I do ask you to please share it, subscribe to our page, put your thumbs up or thumbs down, that's fine too. But today is installment number 2 of where we started with last time, because people, I am getting concerned. I really am getting concerned. And it's really frustrating because it's like some people see the color red when it's really blue. And I see the color red and it's so clear in front of my face. And I'm like, why don't people see that this is red? Why do they see blue or whatever? I'm just using those colors. They have no significance. But it's a very bizarre thing because something is changing in society. Something is changing in our lives. And we're told, nothing to see here, move on. But there is something to see here. And it's very frightening. And what I'd like to do in these walk and talks, and not this one, but the next one, I am going to give you a definitive solution, a definitive way to be victorious. And this is not just mumbo jumbo, some cliche thing, and you're going to say, oh, I heard that all the time, trust in God. No, it's something bigger than that. Much bigger. And it's going to be the key you need to get through what is certainly coming. That you can be someone that can roll with the punches, not be defeated, smile at the storm, and have a peace like you've never had before. But we've got to talk about what's going on here. We've got to talk about the details. Because to me, it's tangible. I can smell it in the air. I can see it. And it's like the sand in the ground. I'm going to bow down just for a second here. Okay. I have sand here. Okay. I can hold it. You can't tell me that there's not sand in my hand. And even if they say, oh no, there's no sand in your hand, just let it go. Well, I can throw that sand down. But there's still sand stuck to my hand. I'm not an idiot. I might not be a scientist, but I'm not an idiot. I may not be a philosopher or a professor, but I'm not an idiot. God has given me 2 eyes and 2 ears. And we need to see what's going on. And when we see what's going on, and we know what to do, we have no reason to fear. Not one single reason to fear. In the next couple of weeks, I am going to be introducing you to something that you've never thought about ever before. And it's going to be life-changing and mind-blowing. And I'm going to give you a clue. The clue is this. For those of you who are my age, if you grew up in the 70s, there was a movie called Logan's Run. Okay? Think about Logan's Run, the movie. And the premise of the movie is that they are in this post-apocalyptic society. And they have these little chips on their hands. And when they turn a certain color, when you reach the age 30, it means something. And they tell you something wonderful is coming, and everyone's excited about it. Now, I'm not going anywhere further with that, but I want you to stay tuned as we connect Logan's Run with somewhat of the answer to your fears and your concerns, that you could get back to your life, you can live like you've never lived before, with a peace. No matter if the mountains are trembling and the sky is black, the one thing that's trying to scare you and frighten you will no longer frighten you once you understand the proper narrative. Because there is a false narrative and there is a true narrative. And you're smart enough to know. You're smart enough to know. I pray that you would follow us next time. And thank you, and God bless you.